Hey guys, this is a new series with Minecraft from the Gameineers, and I am joined with Katie today.
Hi.
And she wants to build something, so I built something first. I built this.
Totally
Took me like
in
5 minutes.
yeah.
Definitely was the easiest thing I've ever built. It is completely the most amazing thing any of you will ever see.
Just a side project, you
Yeah.
know.
But so what do you want to build though, Katie?
I was thinking about building an interactive haunted house. So
All
I'll
right,
just
well,
go on.
build
So
it.
okay, so I'm controlling it now, I'm just saying.
Yep. You can
This is
build
me.
anywhere. You can use whatever's around you. If you want to build it
Mhm.
in a forest, you can do it there. If you want to build it in the plains, you can do it there.
Oh man, I might have to go exploring. Oh, I
Well,
don't
put
have a
it
map.
close.
Yeah, I may go try to find a creepy forest though. Let's try to get a map here. Is your map full? Like,
It
have you
should be,
explored everything?
I think.
Okay. Oh, got it.
I don't know. When I built that in five
Okay.
minutes, I was literally like, this place looks okay.
Oh, well, there's a lot of forest here. Do you know where a good forest is?
Uh,
Not jungle, but like.
the southeast section looks like it's a lot of
Yeah.
forest.
Go over this thing. There's a lot of snow. It's a huge snow section.
Yeah.
I hate those maps where it's like all snow. I like you do random
I
scenes.
hate maps that don't have a lot of plains and forests. Like if the majority of the map is desert, snow biomes, and jungle, I don't like it. Because I
Yeah.
like having the plains and the forest as like a regular place you go, and then I want to go explore all the other places.
Yeah.
That being said, I literally have a map that is 90% tundra, 10% desert,
Yeah.
and there is no regular forest. It is either
Look at
snowy
this.
forest or no forest. Period.
This
Dry.
is insane. I'm gonna build right here. So I'm gonna have to deforest some of the forest. It won't be huge. I mean, it's gonna be really tall, but not like, you know, wide. Just because I want different stories in it, and so you have to go through different levels of like enemies, monsters. Whatever.
Different levels of horror.
Yeah, exactly. Like 7 layers of whatever. 7 layers of hell. Yeah. So I'm just gonna do a little deforest.
You know, you can just burn it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I
not sure if it's
could.
faster. I just know it's a lot more fun.
It is a lot more fun, but
It
I've
also
seen it go really, really
it
wrong.
could go really bad. Yeah.
We are. I don't want to start a forest fire. Trying to be Smokey the Bear over here and protect the forest. Not kill too many trees.
Just kill what you need to kill.
Yeah. Only a couple birdhouses or whatever. Birdhouses? Nests. Wow, Katie.
I didn't realize that there were birds in this game. I know there's chickens, but they don't really set up a nest in a tree.
I'm thinking realistically, not like Minecraft.
Ah.
I don't even know where I'm going. I'm just killing trees right now.
You're also not killing the leaves, so it's
They
kind of hard to
disappear.
tell which. Well, yeah, but it's kind of hard to tell which trees you've already knocked down.
I'm good.
So you're new here.
Yeah, I'm
Obviously.
pretty new.
You weren't here last semester, I would say.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
So, where do you come from?
I'm originally from Missouri. Yeah, 20 years there would make it. I'm pretty from Missouri, so yeah.
As compared to I'm kind of from Missouri.
Yeah, like I didn't just live there for 5 years and just visited. No, I lived there my whole life, and now I'm here.
So, without giving away where we're at, how different is where you are from compared to where you are now?
Extremely. It's not like it's the same kind of place, different kind of weather,
Different everything?
different everything, different people. I mean,
The people aren't bad, though.
no, the people are great.
They're just different.
They're just different.
I can agree. The people here are different.
Yeah. There's a lot of nice people here, but then there's a lot of people you're just like, I probably shouldn't talk to you. Like, you're gonna get me in trouble someday.
That also could just be because this is a weird part of town, to be
Yeah,
honest.
Yeah.
Like, if you go like 20 minutes in any other direction, it completely changes
Yeah,
the
it's
kind of
just,
people.
yeah, it's just weird here because it's kind of a big city for me, and I'm from a really like small kind of city place, and well, it's pretty much all Missouri. It's a small city kind of place. But yeah, so it's really different. I'm not used to all the people not knowing at least 20% of the city.
You've been here for quite a while though, so.
A decent amount of time.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this is my last treat, and I'm gonna start. So creepiest kind of cobblestone would be mossy, or
Well, if you make the whole thing out of mossy, then it kind of takes away from it. I would think you need to put like mossy as like blocks just randomly throughout.
yeah. I'll probably start with the regular cobblestone. Cause I just like cobblestone better than the stone. Just because you see stone in the world naturally, quote unquote.
Yeah. Plus, cobblestone just has more detail to it.
Yeah.
Plus, cobblestone was broken down and about to shatter, which helps the haunted kind of factor.
Yeah.
Because nobody's heard of the haunted $1 million mansion that was just recently lived in like 2 years ago. No, every freaking haunted mansion's like been there forever.
Yeah.
And nobody goes in there anymore because it's so old.
Yeah, there's gonna be a definite backstory. Just like you have to read this whole intricate story before you even enter this house. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, the plan with this video is only going to go for about an hour, but there's no way this is going to get done in an hour. So.
Yeah, so I'll probably make a good external look of it this time and then fix it up next time. Like put all the traps and things in it.
Well, if you need to like design the size of it around the traps, I mean, that's fine. If it literally looks half done, that just means there's going to be a part 2.
Yeah, so get excited for that part because it's more than likely gonna happen.
So, just because, I mean
you
people
don't
say
think-
this is unique, even though I don't think it's unique whatsoever, but
What building?
no, a little bit more different. And by that, I mean completely polar opposite. Why do you think people are so unused to seeing girl gamers specifically?
I don't know. I mean, I've gamed all my life. I don't know. And statistic-wise, 40% of gamers are girls. So I don't know. I think a lot of girls just don't want to be called.
Is that a real statistic or just one you
That's
made
a
up?
real statistic.
Nice.
I know this because
Well,
I don't know.
I think. Well, what games do the girls usually play though is the question, because all the games that guys play are like Halo, first-person shooters, Call of Duty, all the stuff the 5-year-olds play.
Wait.
And there are tons of games specifically geared for girls.
Yeah.
But I think the real thing that I think freaks out guys is not that there's a huge amount of girl gamers. It's the fact that they're playing the games that are kind of geared more for guys.
Yeah, like Call of Duty and stuff like that.
Which, when you really think about it, they're not really necessarily geared for guys. They're geared for people who like those kinds of games.
Yeah.
There's nothing girly or guyly truly about it. I mean, technically war you could argue is masculine, but there's girls in the military.
Yeah, there's
So
women in the
it's a
military.
neutral thing now.
Yeah. Okay, so you don't think this? I don't know. I kind of
maybe
like
wider.
the mossy stone.
Well, I think you may need to make it a little bit bigger because that's kind of small.
I know.
Especially because redstone and all this stuff in this game requires a really big amount of room.
I hate using redstone. I really do. I'm not very good.
When I first bought this game, I got this game maybe like 5 years ago, and I started on Xbox just because I knew my little sister played it online, but she wanted to see if she wanted it for the Xbox, and my parents told me, hey, what's Minecraft on the Xbox like? Oh, can you help us figure it out?
Yeah.
I was like, well, I've never played Minecraft before.
Yeah.
But sure, I'll check it out. So I downloaded the trial, and I did the tutorial like every other regular guy would. And when I saw that the time was up, I literally thought, no, I want to keep going.
Yeah.
There's more to this game. And I was hooked.
Yeah.
My little sister didn't get the game for like another year. I got it the next day.
Oh.
And I told my parents, like, oh yeah, this is the most amazing game ever. And they asked, well, how does it compare to the one on PC? I'm like, I don't know. I just know I want this game now.
Do you know if this is on Peaceful?
It is on Peaceful.
Okay, great. I'm just gonna sleep.
Yeah, go for it.
I just don't want to use bullshit right now. So you didn't play the PC version then?
No, I have not played the PC version. I'm not a huge PC gamer because I can't use WASD to save my life.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I've never played PC Minecraft. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a huge Minecraft player, and then I've never played PC.
Mm-hmm.
This looks good. It's like a mansion, you think?
Yeah.
Like, look far away. You're like, oh,
Plus, if you need to like expand it like left and right, you can.
yeah. Yeah, but the mossy stone.
I'm not sure I like the. Well, the mossy stone kind of makes sense because it looks like the place is being overgrown.
Yeah, but do you think I should just do it sporadically? Or...
I'm not sure. Maybe you should do like. Or what I'm thinking is like the bottom row stay mossy, and then you build the rest of it out of regular cobblestone, and then you just like you use it like a vine effect.
Yeah,
It's like in
this.
some kind of, except it'd be a little bit more random than just a straight line.
Yeah, yeah.
But something along those lines. Like after this, after like the third layer or so, it should just be constant cobblestone.
Yeah.
But like below there, it should be like randomly placed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be really random. I'm gonna get a little
Don't
crazy.
forget to add a door.
Yeah, it'll happen at some point.
Yeah. So a video that never came out was our Tower of Power video, which is basically the giant brick tower that just stands in the middle where everyone spawns.
Yeah.
And when I first built it, the whole goal was basically like a 100 floors thing where I just constantly built up and up and up until I just got bored or couldn't think of another puzzle. So
Yeah.
I finally finished it. I finally debunked all my testing, and then was like, wait a minute, I forgot to add a door. And I never finished the bottom floor.
Really?
I started on like floor 2 and just worked my way up from there. And I just always went straight to that.
Yeah.
So,
That's funny.
yeah, so the last thing I actually added was the very first puzzle.
It's like,
And
I just need something really simple.
And it's such a stupid puzzle too. Anyone can figure out, even if you don't know the game, you kind of just get an idea of what you need to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunately that video never came out though, because the second level literally made people go insane.
Oh, really?
Not because it was hard, just because there was a point where if you messed up, you just had to wait. You couldn't do anything. If you did anything, it made it worse. So you just had to sit there and be patient for like a minute and a half.
Yeah.
And I timed them. So that's a minute and a half that the timer's going down, and you can't do anything to fix it or go faster.
Yeah.
So yeah, eventually one person started praying to a light bulb, just because that was the only thing he found to do.
That's going insane.
One person became mad, and I've never seen this person become mad. And a third person just walked out and drowned himself in the nearest lake. That was how he ended it.
Oh my gosh. Like, okay, when you say mad, like mad crazy or mad like...
Like Michael Jones Achievement Hunter, mad.
Yeah.
Rage quit. It was bad. He was ready to break one of my controllers.
Oh, I'm sure. It's a tough puzzle, then. I mean...
And it wasn't tough. I mean, the problem was that I probably didn't give enough time to finish it, and the fact that you had to wait so long to try it again just drew people insane. And eventually I did it on my first try, and they're all just like, oh, okay, it is possible. And then I tried to do it again for somebody else, and I just couldn't do it myself, and they hated me like, what are you doing? You keep messing me up. You were supposed to get me up there. I'm like, I know, I'm trying. My own puzzle is not working.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so like this? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
just something so that way it looks more like vines overgrowing it,
Yeah.
more than just the entire thing has grass built into it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, somebody planted this house right here. Yeah.
I think it all has to start from the bottom, though. You can't have it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, you can't
Yeah.
just like put that there. Just like, oh.
Yeah.
That looks weird. Sorry, I'm like trying to think of where to put these. Trying to make it look real as it can with squares.
With squares and blocks and 1x1 parts.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you made it symmetrical there, though.
I know this doesn't. No.
You just need to make one block different, though. Like that, right? Up.
This one.
No, down.
This one.
Left.
No.
The cobblestone left, right there. Just make that one a grass.
Okay.
Boom. No longer symmetrical.
Oh god. I'm like, I need to not. Oh gosh. Okay. Does that look weird? I'm gonna put this here. So it's definitely not.
When you're working with cubes, diagonals have to just be implied.
Yeah. There you go.
I mean, that's the equivalent of trying to make a circle in this game. Making a circle or a sphere is a pain.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So just to keep conversation going. What's the coolest thing you made?
Coolest thing I made, or like the most thing I'm most proud of? Because
well, the most proud of, it's gonna be the coolest thing to use.
no. The proudest thing I've ever built is probably the lamest thing ever conceived. So, back when I was a loner, back in high school, didn't have anything to do on the weekends, I decided, you know what? I'm going to make an RPG using Minecraft.
Okay.
So, it'd be like an adventure craft sort of deal. Like, there's a puzzle, there's a storyline, there's a quest.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's just like fetch quests and stupid things that nobody really likes anyway, so none of my friends want to play it.
Yeah.
But I was like, hey, I still built it, and one of the puzzles is when you get to the main town, there's a giant castle, but the gate's closed, and you have to get into the castle and figure out what's going on. So one of the puzzles is you had to realize if you went down the well, which looked just like a normal villager well, you would get into the sewers.
Yeah.
And the sewers are the most immaculate, most realistic thing I have ever designed. And I swear it looks like I built it on PC. It looks legit, it leaks, it's eerie, there's low lighting, so mob spawn, it's awesome. And it is the only thing in the entire world I'm actually really proud of making, because it's the only thing that looks really, really, really cool.
Yeah. That's really cool.
So yeah, even though it's just sewers.
Yeah.
It's something stupid. Nobody would go there unless I told them about it.
She's like, you should really go to these sewers. No, not really. No, really, you should go. No.
And then, in the same world, actually, I'd say probably the biggest thing I've ever built is I made an entire mountain.
Oh.
So I found a mountain biome, and I was like, okay, I want to put a chest on the highest point you can in the world. Which, and this was before the major update, so it wasn't that tall.
Yeah.
But, so I eventually just found a point on the mountain. I made a dirt pillar going straight up, and it was still straight like 100 blocks on top of another mountain.
Yeah.
And I just put a chest there, and I put in everything I needed in there. And I just tried to build it up from the sides. And eventually I gave up and was like, I do not want to terraform an entire mountain.
Yeah. So
So like the top third is just a giant pillar. And there's a ladder. I'm just like, I got so bored building a mountain.
yeah.
So,
yeah.
that's
I
prob-
did that.
Yeah.
Because I was building, not that I'm that nerdy, but I'm currently building Hogwarts. And I started with a super flat world, which I should have never done. I was like, I'm going to be really cool and build all of Hogwarts, which includes the mountain, because Hogwarts itself is on a mountain and has like a lake under it and beneath it, whatever. I said the same thing twice, but that's okay.
I might just throw up a picture, honestly. That might be easier.
Yeah, just look it up. And me and my friend spent about an hour and a half just building the mountain that goes from like the boathouse to the Grand Hall, the Great Hall. It is not fun.
It's not.
You
That's why
never build a mountain.
That's why I'm so jealous of like world editors and stuff in the PC version, because you
Yeah.
can build massive, amazingly realistic things really easily
Yeah.
that look really good. And in this game, you just have to have the intuition to know where each individual block goes.
Yeah.
And that's something that's really, really hard.
Yeah, and I thought I could do it in like a month. It's still not done. It's barely even started. Yeah, so here's some vines. I don't know if I want to change my mind and just do like the first floor of the haunted house or just actually build up.
Just do the first floor then.
Yeah, I think I'll just do the first floor because that seems more realistic.
Alright. So, you already said you want to use like different kinds of traps and stuff, so...
Yeah. I want it to be like you're going into a real haunted house, like in the real world. So, gift shop at the bottom.
So my question then is, haunted house as in like a tourist attraction where like it's not really designed as a house, it's designed as like a walkthrough? Or like haunted house as in from the movies where it's a full-fledged house that just so happens to be haunted?
No, I didn't want like that. I didn't want the movie kind of haunted house because that's like two ghosts. And I don't want that. I want it like every 5 seconds because you have that one friend behind you that keeps stepping on all the tripwires. I want it to be like that. And you have to fight for your life, and that's how you leave.
Alright.
It's like a horrific horror house.
Alright. So just as a couple of tricks, because I had actually found a way how to have light switches in Minecraft
Okay.
using the new redstone lamps.
Yeah.
If you want something that has like a pressure plate or something that requires somebody to be underneath it, you're in between each floor has to be 3 layers thick. because then you have the bottom layer, which is the roof of
Mm-hmm.
the bottom group.
Yeah.
Then you have this empty layer in the middle, which is where you have all your contraptions and have all everything set up. And then you have the third layer, which is the floor.
Yeah.
So, and also TNT may not be the best thing. Maybe the first floor.
Oh,
And
I
maybe
wasn't
if this
gonna-
is like a one-time deal.
I wasn't gonna use TNT.
Okay.
I cannot even sleep, so good night. Just sleep in my house. It's not hot in
It's
here.
more of a wall.
Yeah, no roof.
But it's all you need.
I'm that poor. Yeah, that's all you need. 4 walls. You're fine. You're fine. No food, no nothing. You just need 4 walls. Good luck climbing out. So floor. What should the floor be? I don't want to add a grass, obviously. It's gonna be grass. That's why I'm doing this now. Let's go look. Let's see.
So, mind if I have a suggestion?
Sure, go for it.
Do you want the first floor maybe to just be a like you start on one end and the other end is just a massive staircase? And like the goal is to get to the staircase and the staircase will just lead up to the next floor?
Sure.
Alright. So if you do it that way, then what you can do is at the very entrance, have your first tripwire. So as soon as they walk in the house, they activate a tripwire, which does something.
Okay.
Which,
I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to
know,
dig a little more.
yeah.
Yeah.
What may also happen too is from the outside, this may have a lot of just random like sections just outside the house,
Yeah.
just jettisoned. However, I mean,
Just don't mind the shed.
yeah, most haunted houses aren't really aesthetic. I mean, when you work in the real world, you have corners, you have wires.
Yeah.
In this world, you have a 1x1 place which must hold a wire,
Yeah.
which sucks. Which is why when people say they build computers in Minecraft, they're pretty well done, but it's the exact same way computers are built now. The only reason they look really great is because they have to be that big. Because you can't have all these microscopic wires, you can't have all these microscopic transistors. You have to use stuff that in this world is a 1x1 meter.
Yeah, you have to use a block for one thing.
Exactly. Which, you know, sucks when you're trying to build a light switch for a freaking house and you have to have a part of the house dedicated to just the wiring.
Yeah, just
And
that
it looks
one
so
thing.
out of place.
You're just like, why is this wall weird? Don't worry about that.
Yep.
No, don't look at that.
Flip the
look,
switch.
Look, I have a light switch.
Yeah, I can turn the lights on and off.
Wait, look at this. Don't look over there.
Which, not to mention, whenever you do a redstone, there's always things that randomly happen. Like in one of the houses I built, because I'd say probably the coolest thing I built, which other people would say. Personally, I still think it's the sewer because it looks so cool. But I built this entire city once, thinking that like I'll just build as big of a city as I can. And I built all these houses in it. And one of the houses, for some reason, when I flip the light switch off, the lights blink for a minute, and then they turn off. And I cannot figure out why it does that. So I was like, huh, I don't want to fix it because the house is built, and I'm lazy. So what do? And so what I eventually did is I just put cobwebs all over the place and made it look like that just one guy's really creepy attic.
It's like, okay, SpongeBob reference, like a hash slinging slashers.
Yep.
You got a problem. At night. Okay, so I'm just going with wood because this looks really classy.
Plus it's dark, which.
Yeah, I like spruce. It's nice. Let's keep it classy. A lot of my houses and like castles are spruce wood.
Darker wood just looks really cool in this game.
It does.
I don't know why. It works really well when the main thing you're going to be using is probably stone, and stone is a gray.
Yeah.
So when you use really dark colors but gray, they pop a little bit better. If you use like any other color but gray, it doesn't really blend very well.
Yeah. And yes, I am okay with my walls being cobblestone and vining on the inside because I don't want to make 2 walls. So. No. Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Just put paintings everywhere.
Yeah. Just put all the skeleton head paintings everywhere. That's and the spider ones. That's it.
Or just have like line the walls with like
Signs.
shelves or those bookshelves. Yeah.
Yeah. Just try to enchant things in here like, while you're fighting off enemies.
Which honestly, the first time I saw an enchanting table in this game, I freaked out. So I'm just like, how the hell is that book nowhere to face me?
Oh shit.
I was like, this is creepy. I don't know what this is. Should I trust this? And then I went up to it, I was like, enchant your items. And was like, I trust this. This is awesome.
Oops. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. Like, there was an update, and I was like, what is this? What is this? I don't even know what this is. So I did the tutorial of it and everything.
Meanwhile, every PC fan is like,
They're like,
I do not know what this is. This is the simplest thing ever.
Yeah,
I have a freaking mine shaft that harnesses solar power right now.
I know.
And you can't understand an enchanting table?
I'm like, can you not? I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how to, like, make a square not look like a square.
Yeah, my little brother actually, he is a huge PC Minecraft fan.
Mm-hmm.
He plays Tekkit, which is just this huge collection of mods. And right now, what he is describing to me right now is he's trying to build a nuclear power plant to power to power something that generates something that has no use. He just wants to do it. And I'm just like, why? That seems like a lot of work for no game.
Yeah.
And he's just like, why do you build a house in Minecraft? I'm just like, okay, touche.
I guess. I'm like, it's not my real house.
Technically, if you want to build a house in Minecraft, it only takes like 5 trees worth of wood, and it just needs to hold a chest
Yeah.
and a bed. Boom, there's your house.
Yeah.
But everyone always tries to make their house big and roomy and look good. Why? Because we want to. And he was just like, yeah, that's why I'm building a nuclear power plant. It looks cool.
Yeah.
He also has like an automatic cactus farm.
What?
So like when the cactus grows to 2,
Yeah.
it has pistons that'll push it off,
Mm-hmm.
and the pistons just go off like once every 5 minutes or something.
Yeah.
So after that, the cactus will fall into like a water area, and all the water areas lead to a single location. So he just has to go to this spot, and he'll get cactus. Or maybe he made it better. Maybe he put like a hopper or something, and now it just goes into the chest for him.
Yeah.
Which I find crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's 17.
Oh. Oh. I
Yeah.
was like, wait, okay.
Yeah, my brother's not that much younger than me.
I was like, oh wow, that's a really smart kid. Oh, never mind.
Hey, he's still smart.
Yeah.
It's
It's just not a kid anymore.
It's just not as impressive.
I mean, it is still impressive. It's just not as like, if it was a 5-year-old or like 8-year-old, I'd be like, whoa, that kid knows what he's doing.
My little sister, who is 8 years younger than me, she's nuts.
Yeah.
She rides a pig around and says, "Woo, I'm on a pig," and that's her entire fun.
That's awesome. Megan with the carrot.
She actually has this little stuffed baby pig,
Oh,
and she sleeps with it every night. And his name is Jeffrey.
that's adorable.
It is. It's the most amazing thing.
That's cute. Yeah, so I figured I wanted a porch. That's what I'm doing.
I thought that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I wanted a little.
You want to put like wood stairs on it? Just
Yeah.
so that way it's not just like, oh, gotta climb a massive step.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I was just gonna
Or-
put it in with the grass, but that looked really weird.
You could use slabs and kind of make it
Yeah.
a little bit wider.
Yeah.
The steps are kind of sudden, so.
Yeah. I wish I could creak. I just want to get really scary. I don't know. I feel like there should be like a booth up here and buy tickets.
Build it then.
Oh, I might.
We still have, how long do we have? Not like 30 minutes left.
Yeah, halfway there. Wow, I built a square. Like,
I told you only had an hour, and he was like, no, I'll just come back.
yeah, I mean, this could be a 2-3-parter. I don't know.
5, 6,
5,
8,
6,
50.
whatever. This is all I'm building for the rest of my life. And then, like, my final day is just gonna be like, well, it's finished.
I finally
Bye.
did this.
Just like walk away. Just like, oh, it's done. I mean,
At
this
the
wall
very,
is
no,
really-
what we probably should do now, since this is going to be such a huge build, we should get somebody else that we work with and have them go through it.
Yeah.
But instead, we'll also put on like, we'll
Like
have them
scary
like.
music.
What we'll do is we'll get a soundboard with scary sounds. Have them put headphones on, and we'll just hit random sounds at random
Yeah.
moments. Like if they're walking on someone, just do like a creaky wood floor.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we'll just have like somebody scream really loud in their ear, freak them out for no reason. And just make the whole thing perfect.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Like, what's this random house out here? It's so weird. This is good. This wolf likes it. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, he's digging it.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, should it be like a living room kind of set, or should it just be like
This is your haunted house.
a maze to try to get to?
This is yours. You do whatever you want.
I'm taking opinions and suggestions at this point. I'm just gonna make the staircase, you know. I may make a little.
Don't make it too elaborate. What I found is that if you make an elaborate staircase, it takes the room.
Yeah, I'm not. No. Oh. Okay, I need a bed.
Oh, that's another thing. I've noticed that like whenever I see the videos of like people playing Minecraft online, they always use stairs. And the stairs are always in like random locations. Like you're walking along a floor and all of a sudden there'll be just a stair piece.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why? I mean, it looks cool, but I'm like, why does that look cool? Why does these random gaps on the floor look really good?
I know. I don't understand why people use stairs like that.
I don't understand who figured out that that looked really, really cool.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what of that makes the place better?
Just random holes.
Just
That looks
random
so
holes in the
silly.
floor.
Just like, I'm just gonna leave these here and see if anybody notices it. It's like, I can't even fall through that.
Well, most people probably like, wait, what is this? What block is that?
Yeah, like, how'd you get a half block in here? I'm
You're
just
putting
gonna go.
stairs on top of stairs?
Yeah, I'll just delete it later. I can buy Peter Pan over here. Can't even do that. That's good. I'll just leave it like
No,
this.
you need to keep it like that because then you have those random holes and people are like, what the hell is with the holes?
Shoot. Oh, that's gonna happen. Yeah.
Yes.
Should I put it right here too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, this looks really cool. I'm like, this is the creepiest staircase I've ever seen in my life. I'm not a creepy person. I don't want to be like, oh, I love scary stuff. Blah, blah,
Why are
blah.
you building a haunted house?
I mean, I don't even know. I'm not a huge fan of haunted houses in real life. I like the idea. I like the idea of scaring other people. But I myself don't enjoy being scared. I'm just my own contradiction. Kind of why my gamer tag is what it is. This is really funny. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a maze in here, just like bookshelves and stuff, and then put like pressure plates, tripwires in between.
Well, what will they do?
Huh?
What will they do? Like spawn a zombie or something?
Yeah, and then they'll have to
Okay.
fight for their lives. Yeah, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build this little like mercantile out here, and
A mercantile?
yeah,
What the heck's
but
a mercantile?
just a little shop, you know. Never
Oh,
mind.
here's the gift shop, guys. Make sure you pick up your Minecraft haunted house sword as you work your way through and try not to die from the zombies.
Don't break the floor.
Don't break the floors, by the way.
Yeah, don't break the tripwire. But yeah, so they'll just come here and just be a little additive to the scenery.
Mhm.
Just like, okay,
Oh, that
here's-
is something you can do. You can turn off people's abilities to break blocks.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we can make it impossible for them to destroy tripwires.
ooh, that's a good idea.
That is. Plus, we cannot have lights. No,
No.
lights.
No, why would? No. I'm like, that's a silly idea. Lights, make them see. That's silly. All haunted houses are dark. That's not true, but
That's not true, but it helps. It sets the mood.
yeah, it does. Bookshelves for sure. This pig is really.
You need,
in my way.
or you need spider webs.
Oh yeah.
Nothing says haunted
Oh.
house like old as shit.
Nothing says haunted house like all this shit. Yeah, exactly.
Well, you have the vines going up the walls.
I know.
There better be spiders.
So.
Oh, that's what you should do instead of zombies. Just put spiders.
So there's
Mutant, massive spiders everywhere. Plus, they could work their way over the bookshelves and get to you faster.
Yeah, spiders are creepy in this game. Not a big fan.
I would also say use Enderman, but they won't give a fuck. They'll just teleport out of the place, steal dirt block from some random place, and be content for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Another thing about spiderwebs is people get stuck, like, for 10
well, I
years.
mean, you would have to put them in places where like they wouldn't be able to get to, but would just add like atmosphere.
This.
Yeah.
But not right there, because that's silly. Decoration. I don't know why I'm standing on the floor, like I can't reach. It's like, oh.
Maybe not that way, because if they jump, they're gonna
They
be
get so
stuck.
scared and they're like, whoa. Oh, I got so scared, I got myself stuck.
And then they die.
Well, kind of the point of this.
Or one of my favorite things I've done before is I'll have random pressure plates,
Yeah.
and all they'll do is they'll activate a piston that moves a block up. That's it.
Just like make them jump. Yeah.
And that's all it does. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't trigger anything else. It just moves a block, and that seems to freak people out when a block moves.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Also, the problem with pressure plates is they're only in the regular wood color and stone.
Yeah.
So you may not want to use pressure plates in here because they may be kind of obvious.
Yeah, well, if it's pitch black, I don't know if they'll be able to tell.
Maybe.
I want to make it difficult for them.
Okay.
So,
I take it like no windows either?
I may have like one torch in every room.
One torch in every
Maybe-
room.
Maybe
Like at
one on
the
the
exit,
wall.
so you know where at least you're trying to get to.
Yeah, just like bumping into books and things. Just like, oh, I see the light. I see the light. But that's not gonna be that easy. But yeah, I'll add pressure plates and everything next time, probably.
Still have like 25 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to plan ahead.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a Dr. Pepper waiting for me.
Okay, Dr. Pepper breaks.
They're the best.
This is gonna be cool. I mean, I can't go through it because I don't know where everything is.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be unavoidable tripwires, but then there's gonna be ones where those clumsy people are just gonna like.
Just for the people who just happen to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, like whoever decides that this is a good corner to go into, not gonna be good. Just like a little zombie or something in there.
Mhm.
That'll be fine. We'll just pressure plate.
I still say
Right here.
one of them needs, like maybe that'd be a good place to do it. You need to spawn like an Enderman. That way, all this is they look up and they see their eyes,
Yeah.
and they'll freak out, and then they'll just disappear because they'll stop giving a fuck. And then the rest of the time they'll be like, "What the fuck was that?" And they'll never come again because they'll just go off and go collect dirt somewhere.
Yeah.
Which I've
Just
always
carry a
wondered,
dirt
like
block.
Endermen were supposed to be this thing, like, oh, they can take your blocks, they can move blocks around on their own, but all I ever see them with is dirt.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are they like the constructors of the world? Are they the ones that like put dirt where it's supposed to be or something?
Yeah, exactly. Like they made this world just for you.
I've never seen them with any of this thing I've placed ever. I've never found one of my blocks to just be randomly missing. That seems to be like everyone's thing online. It's like they'll make a video like, oh, my Enderman stole my entire house. Like, no. They're going to steal a dirt block 50 meters away from your house and be content for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Just one.
Just one.
They just only need.
They just want to hold something in their hands as a pet.
They just need something of their own. They just don't have anything, and you've made such a beautiful house that they want a part of it.
I've always wondered though, because I've always wondered if somebody has left on a Minecraft on the PC and was gone for like hours of in-game time.
Yeah.
Just hours. And they come back and half their house is like missing parts.
Just
And they're like, God damn Enderman! They raided me!
Yeah. I've never had that happen.
Because it doesn't happen.
Yeah, no.
I
it's
wish
not.
it happens because that'd be an entirely different thing to worry about.
Yeah,
is
exactly.
maintenance, which is something you never have to worry about Minecraft because these blocks will last indefinitely.
Yeah, exactly. Where's the note block? Because that'd be kind of funny to run into. I'm just trying to put like random stuff everywhere. Just
Well,
so
no block.
this like jukebox. I
Right
of
there.
course know it's right here because I'm a professional. Yeah.
You place a chest.
I know. I did.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to put random stuff in places.
Just to confuse them.
Yeah.
As
it's
to
like,
what's the
why is
point?
there a furnace here? Yeah. I mean, it is a living room, so we'll put a little couch.
I think you need to activate those music blocks with like a pressure plate. So you can just put like a pressure plate down somewhere and just all of a sudden they'll step on that and they'll hear like a bing and they'll be like, what the fuck was that?
I just want to put it like randomly here, so they'll just be like, bing, 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 bing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like if you put it underground and they have a pressure plate, they'll just walk and they'll hear ding and they'll be like, what the fuck?
Will that happen with notebooks?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing that.
Well, I mean, it has to be activated by a pressure plate. So like put pressure plates around it.
Yeah.
And if that doesn't work, put them below.
Okay.
Well, I think they have to be like there.
It worked.
Yes. Just do that.
That's so good. Did I seriously delete my...
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So, you have met some of the people from the club already.
Yes, I have.
A couple of the big ones is you've met Fuzzy Wuzzlekins, aka Mark, and he's just kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He's chill compared to everyone else, but I mean, he has some really weird ideas. And then the big one, you have met Fedora.
Yeah, which
What do you think of him? It's a good question.
Yeah, it's a great question. He's really nice. Kind of out there. I mean,
that's one way to put it.
Yeah, it's different from a lot of people I know. He's just a character in and of himself, which is a great quality to have.
Yeah, especially since he loves doing these videos.
Yeah. So at least he likes entertaining people through gaming. So that's a plus. But yeah, he's an interesting.
Did you watch his Solo Summers videos?
No.
Please don't.
Haven't. Okay.
They're bad. The problem is he chose the South Park 64 game.
Yeah.
Which is like a first-person shooter wannabe.
Okay.
So what you do in the game is you take snowballs, or dodgeballs, or piss-covered snowballs, because you can do that, and you throw them at turkeys.
What?
And that's all you do. And there was no discernible story from what I could tell whatsoever.
No story, and it's...
The story is you're throwing snowballs at turkeys. There's your South Park story. And so there was nothing really about the game that was unique.
Yeah.
Then there was the problem of he had such a terrible mic that when the in-game characters from the Nintendo 64 sound better than you, there's a problem.
Yeah.
There's a really big problem if that's the case.
It's technical problems right there.
So, and that's honestly because he just doesn't have the money to get a good mic.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, a decent mic, just as a headset, it's like $50.
Yeah.
However, if you want I've looked into it a lot. Professional mics that most YouTubers say they use are like $150, and those are like massive studio quality pieces of pure technology. What are you doing?
I accidentally threw it twice. Oh my gosh.
What are you trying to do?
I meant to press Y twice. Don't worry, I'm just losing my mind.
That's okay. Earlier when we were building something for another Let's Play that's going to probably come out soon, I kept putting it in creative.
Yeah.
When we were trying to test it in survival, there was this time I would do like 3 times in a row. I put it in creative again.
Yeah. It's so fun.
Yeah, that was bad.
No, my first story isn't done, but I'm just gonna build up.
You're acting like you're already out of time, and you're not.
I know, I'm not at all, but I'm just building up.
You have 20 minutes, roughly, a little bit less.
I was like, 20 minutes? That's not true. But, no, I'm just building up, just so I know, like, I'm just thinking in my mind how my design's gonna go and how this is gonna look, because it's gonna be like 3 layers thick, the like floor, ceiling, and in between.
That way you can have the stuff in the middle, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to think 1, 2, One more.
Well, you have to remember that the stairs themselves have to reach the top floor.
Yeah, I understand.
So
Yeah.
that's what kept getting me is I have the stairs go up to a certain point, and then I would figure out what that would mean, and then I'd realize that left a really, really low hanging ceiling.
Yeah, that would be like your ceiling.
And I always hated that, so I was like, gosh dang it, now I gotta redo the entire freaking staircase. So.
I mean, at least I put it like right here, so it should
See,
be
yeah,
okay.
you can just move it back if you really need to. I'll move it to the left, I mean.
Yeah, it may be okay. Cause, okay, I want the ceiling here, right? Ceiling, yeah.
That would be,
So,
yeah, it would have to be like that.
yeah, so, dang it. I lost my stairs.
Well, it was like the first thing you placed down.
Yeah, that's fine. So, put this here, and this here. And then here's the second story. I think I'm just gonna do 3, and the top one like be an attic-y kind of level, and go from there. Just so it's not like insanely huge, like it takes them
So that way this doesn't take 50 parts.
yeah, and so it doesn't take them like 20 years to get through it. So
this will take them 5 seconds right now, so.
okay, well.
I'm just letting you know, like, even if it is pitch black, this, I mean, it's not like we're making a massive maze. Yeah, there's no monsters yet, though.
I'm going to put pressure plates and tripwires, but there's
also
going to be monsters that are just here.
From the dark, yeah.
Yeah. Because they'll spawn, and I'll put them there. So, just dang it! Just out of my own amusement. This is what I got. Right here. Spruce wood all the way.
It's the best kind of wood.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful. So we were talking earlier about like things we're proud of and stuff, or I guess what you're proud of.
Minecraft creations we're proud of.
Yeah. So I had this one map where this has nothing to do with spruce wood, but I had this one map I played with all summer, last summer with. And I pretty much made all of St. Louis in one map. Not all of St. Louis, that's an exaggeration, but pretty much downtown St. Louis.
Was it like to scale?
No.
Okay.
My version of downtown St. Louis. It was just like the arch and a few random buildings that I know are there.
So it's this giant, massive arch, and then just like
a
couple buildings just sprinkled in.
What I think Minecraft St. Louis would be. But my friend, my friend made a bank. Like that's all he made. I made a city, and he made one bank. And then
that doesn't matter. He's the banker now. He controls the money.
Yeah, exactly. So he could demolish my city, I guess, if he really wanted to. Is that lightning? That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
one thing that going back to my little sister for a second. My little sister right now, she has her own little world in a super flat world, just so she can build whatever she wants.
Yeah.
And her and her friends, I don't know, it's a lighting bug.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But her and her friends have this town that they made, and they all have jobs. And they're like, oh, I'm the baker. I bake things, even though it's like all the things already baked. And they'll go to like random things. Like one day I caught her like, oh, let's all go to McDonald's. So they went to like a McDonald's they built.
Yeah.
And somebody got behind the counter was like, hey, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get for you?
Oh my
I was just like, what are you guys doing?
That's awesome.
I was like, yeah, we're just playing. I'm just like, oh my god. This is just like me and my army figurines like 10 years ago.
I know. I was like, I did that, but with like actual like food, like plastic foods, where it played with like the what's it called, Dairy Queen? Yeah, Dairy Queen foods and stuff like that.
Don't put that many torches; they won't spawn.
I know, but I got to see.
Ah.
I'll take them down.
You have to see.
Yeah, I don't know why I made this couch so big, but oh well, that's gonna stay there.
It's not like they can sit in it anyways.
Yeah.
Which I really, really, really think a sitting button. But like if you're on a staircase, you should just have the ability to just sit on it.
Yeah, that would be handy. Other than just like standing here.
Yep.
Like a weirdo. Like when you make tables and stuff, if you could stand on it, that'd be cool.
Either that or they just need to add in furniture. Like if they add in basic furniture as like a thing to the standard Minecraft kit, I think the world would go insane.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh my god, I can actually have my house. I can actually use it.
I know, not just like pretend use it.
Yep. For instance, every time I make a hot tub, and I have made hot tubs in Minecraft before, what it is it's a square pit. On the top layer is water, then there's glass, and then there's lava. And I just assume that it's now a hot tub. Just because there's no lava beneath it.
I know, you just like dig a square, and you're like, water, warm.
Yep.
Just pretend. Yeah. I'm making my little mercantile right now.
Alright. You don't want to start the next floor, you just want to build a shop?
Yeah, I'm gonna start this and finish it.
Alright, you have like 10 minutes.
Yeah, this will be good. Yep, this is what I want.
The cow wants to buy something already.
Oh, look at him.
She is really interested in what you have to sell.
Like, what you doing? How are we playing? Oh.
Probably should put my phone on silent.
That would help.
Yeah.
This brick floor looked really weird. I mean, it's outside. Is that look weird?
No. I usually use brick floors for what I do. I think brick, in and of itself, looks terrible as a wall.
Yeah.
As a ceiling, as an accessory, but as a floor, it looks beautiful.
Good. Because that's my floor. Yeah. And then I can just buy the little things from here. This
That's
isn't
it?
finished, no.
I was about to say, like, that's not even a stall. That's just like a bench.
Yeah. And then make a little hut.
So,
So,
just because it's kind of obvious because you said mercantile earlier,
yes.
you're a huge fan of Achievement Hunter.
I am a huge fan of Achievement Hunter.
Which kind of makes sense that you joined us because our Minecraft system is very, very Achievement Hunter-esque.
Yeah.
But just with split screen because we have problems with connecting Xboxes because the Wi-Fi we're using has a restricted NAT and we can't fix it.
Yeah.
So, do you think that well, how'd you get into Achievement Hunter exactly? How'd you find out about them?
I had a friend who watched them, and he was like, "Oh, you should really watch them. I think you really like them." I don't know. I don't even know how I got started, honestly. He really watched it, and he said he was going into their expo, and so I wanted to know what that was all about. So I just started watching Rooster Teeth's videos, and that was history. I just got really hooked on Achievement Hunter and what they were doing. So I fell in love with Gavin Free.
I feel like everyone has fallen in love with Gavin.
Yeah,
just
now
because
it's
he
like,
has such a likable personality. Not to like work with him. I feel like working with him, everyone would want to kill themselves.
that's
Like
pretty much how
everyone
it
at
goes.
Achievement Hunter does. I feel like on a daily basis.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
Yeah. But at the same time, though, I mean, he is really cool. Did you ever hear which podcast where they actually talk about how Gavin actually had huge problems joining Achievement Hunter?
I know how he had huge problems like getting into the U.S. and all that stuff. So yeah, I know. But
That's ridiculous.
yeah, it was
I
pretty
mean,
insane.
Then again, technically, what they kind of had to work the system in order to get him there.
Yeah.
Because by definition, that he wasn't required. They just really, really wanted him.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's really, really hard to get someone to come to the work in the United States when the only reason you want him is because he's him.
Yeah, exactly.
And that causes problems.
Do you remember where gates are?
I think Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous?
It's very right. The lava bucket.
I really looked there. No, I meant like gate. There's a fence. Where's the gate?
Oh, go back to just blocks.
Gate. Where are always love scrolling through the creative mode. Just like, oh wait.
There.
Oh, I found it. Not that took me too long. Yeah. This is so good.
Going back to Achievement Hunter because I am a huge Achievement Hunter fan as well. What is your favorite Let's Play series that they've done? So not any particular episode, but their overall series.
Oh, fudge.
I know it's hard.
No, I just broke this. I was
Oh.
like, oh. Favorite series. Other than the Minecraft series,
Minecraft counts.
I mean, I really like the Minecraft series. That's really what I watch religiously every week. Is like their Minecraft series.
Yep. I think everyone watches their Minecraft series religiously.
Yeah. I don't know. They're just really good. Everything's really good. I really like their GTA 4.
5.
No, they're 4.
They're 4. Okay.
Yeah. I like their 4 series. Their 5 series is really good, but they had Cops and Crooks on 4.
Yeah.
Which I thought was hilarious.
I agree. Which I think they try to do it in GTA 5. I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
it just wasn't anywhere near as good as GTA 4.
Yeah, they
But I
know
think that's
that.
also because when you literally have two
Just staring
massive trucks come off a highway, pull right in front of the cops, and the cops just shoot them. You can't do that again.
Yeah, exactly. You can't like repeat that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's just classic, and it's just really uplifting to see that you can actually have a lasting career out of something that's including gaming and
Mm-hmm.
entertaining people. So, yeah.
Unfortunately, everyone wants to do it now. So.
Yeah, too many people want to do it, so like the people
Yeah.
like
Gaming Let's Plays are all over YouTube, and most of them suck,
yeah.
to be entirely honest. Which, honestly, we probably aren't that much better. But I think the thing that makes us unique is that we are constantly looking to how to improve ourselves.
Yeah.
We're looking for a different way of doing things. We're open to really do anything. And that's where a lot of people fail. Like, a lot of people say, I want to have a gaming channel for Battlefield 4. And it'll be popular, and people will like it, and people want to watch my videos.
Yeah.
Nobody watches Battlefield 4 gameplay videos.
No.
They don't.
Nobody.
It's not popular.
Yeah. So, like, variety is good.
Variety is good, and knowing what people want to watch. And that's where it gets interesting. Is most people, when they get on YouTube, they want to play the games they want to play, and they want to play games that they know they're going to have a great time with.
Yeah.
Which, all in all, is how a lot of the big YouTubers started. What the big YouTubers had the advantage of is what they wanted to do happened to be the thing that people wanted.
Yeah.
And that's why I believe most of them got big. Like Markiplier, when he started, you know Markiplier by chance?
Of course.
Okay. Is that sarcastic?
Yeah.
Okay. Markiplier has like 3 million subscribers right now. He's really, really good. He's really funny.
Yeah.
He has his own little Nick group. And when he started, he literally just wanted to play games he wanted to play. That's
Yeah.
all he did. So he started with like Amnesia, and then he kept playing a couple horror games. And at the time, horror games were huge on YouTube. So people kept watching his videos and kept getting more and more and more. And eventually, he just got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
And he's one of those cases where what he wanted to do was exactly what people wanted. And then eventually he came to the point where he started looking into other games and other game types. Because now he does all kinds of stuff. And he loves what he does, because he loves playing these games. And it's because he started off playing the games he wanted to play and got positive response. Once the audience was like, hey, you should check out this game, he became really, really open to trying things he wasn't sure if he liked. And he found games he liked.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't like his favorite, stuff he wouldn't have played in the beginning, it's games that now he's enjoying doing. So
Yeah.
that's 95% of what you need to do is play games people actually care about.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I really love the concept of making YouTube videos that are just based on gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I think any gamer would say the same. I would hope any gamer would say the same. I don't know. I just think it was a genius idea, and that a lot of people had at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And I like being a part of it now. I mean, however little part this is, and wherever I'll go, I don't know. But I spelled mansion wrong because I was talking. And Manian. But anyway, I'll just leave it like that. But yeah, I don't know. I'll see where this goes, and
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, I'll be a part of that community. I don't know.
Well, unfortunately, though, time's up.
Yeah, I figured.
If we make this more than an hour long, people are literally going to wake up, realize videos keep going, and be like, what the
And
fuck is
close
going on?
the laptop, yeah.
So, thank you guys for watching. Do you want to kind of just give them a quick tour real quick of what we built so far?
Yeah, it's more of a like, let's talk about this. Yeah, but so this is the first story. I really didn't build much Just like a simple layout of how I want it to be, and I'll load the dispensers and build like redstone to it and everything. And same with these dispensers, and put a few more mobs in here. Obviously, put a few mobs. Period. And then this is where I'm gonna start the second story. So it'll probably just be a 3-parter, and I'd say that's plenty long enough.
Yes.
And yeah, so I'll do that, and you'll see that next time, finishing this and finishing my second story as well.
Alright, well, thank you for coming today. Glad you wanted to actually do this.
Of course.
Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe. Check out some of our other Minecraft videos. I promise you they're going to be a lot more chaotic and a lot less talky than this one is. But, I don't know, just something to change up the face. So, see you guys next time.
Bye.
We're gonna go to the mob arena, not Cops and Robbers. Cops and Robbers is still in the construction.
Mob?
With what mob? The arena?
The mob arena?
Yes.
Okay.
It is so mob that I had to call it mob arena.